All right, so look at the one beside it though. That is beautiful too. I hope somebody restores it because it is, you can tell it's been abandoned. It's got no trespassing signs. The windows are boarded up. You know, some of these places are so old, nobody wants them because the plumbing below them is garbage. And you can't get up under the house. Some of the houses you can't get up under to fix any plumbing, or it just costs too damn much money. All right, so that was 221, Historic House of Cumberland. We are looking for 230. Let's go see if we can find it. 230 is gonna be on this side though. 224, 226. My camera is fixing to die. I gotta get a battery. 230. Maybe this is 230. I bet you anything that is it. That is gorgeous. I wonder if that's 230. It almost has to be. I'm loving it, but I don't see a 230. It is. Look at that. Let me change my battery. I want to read you the information on this. All right, everyone. That is 230 Baltimore Avenue. That is the George Truog, Truog House. It was, let's see what we got, what kind of story we got on this house. I'm gonna set you guys up and then I'm gonna read the story to you. Look at that beautiful house. That is gorgeous. All right, so, oh, it says the George Truog House is a historic home in Cumberland, Allegany County, Maryland. It's a 3-story brick structure built in 1903. The house was designed by local Wright Butler and built by George Truog of the Maryland Glass Etching Works in the Cumberland. Wait a minute, was it? Let's see. It was built by Wright Butler by the, no, now I'm screwed up. I done screwed up, guys. Okay, so this is a 3-story brick structure built in 1903. The house was designed by local Wright Butler and built by George Truog. I guess the owner. That's what the house is named after him. Let's see. I guess it was a glass etching place in 1893 to 1911. It contains unique collections of decorative glass. Maybe they just etched the glass. Maybe that's not. But look at that place. That is beautiful. Built in 1903. I gotta get some pictures of this place. I should have just left you guys sit up there. Left you guys sit up there looking at it. How beautiful it is. Tell me what you think. I would live in there. I would love them little lookout things on the corners. Check them out. Oh, look at all the glass. There's a lot of stained glass over there too. Lots of it. It's beautiful. Very beautiful. All right, let's get in the car and let's see if we can find any other places. I want to look down this way though. Look at this angle. And we'll cross the road. It's beautiful, guys. Check this out. Historic old place in Cumberland, Maryland. I think it's beautiful. It's really pretty. I'm surprised nobody's came out. Maybe nobody lives here. I would own it. What do you guys think? All right, let's get rolling. All right, everyone. I stopped to pee. I went into Roy Rogers and I realized I had all these batteries in my pocket. And then I'm like, oh my God, my medicine's gone. Because I put my medicine in a Ziploc bag and I take it like I should have done had it took a long time ago. I thought I lost my medicine. I thought I was going to have to go back to that house, that really pretty house where I sat down and changed my battery. Thought I was gonna have to go back there and look for my bag of medicine. Wouldn't that be crazy? Oh my God. Luckily it was in the car. I don't even remember where we said we were going. Do you guys remember where I said we was going? Columbia Street. Somewhere on Columbia Street. To an old house. There's an old school there that my ex-husband went to. All right, we're going to 205 Columbia Street. It's the Wright Butler house. Let me see what it looks like. I mean, it's just an old house. But it's a historical landmark, so that's pretty cool. Columbia Street School should be a historic landmark. 205 Columbia Street. Let's do this. I'm gonna turn you guys around. Well, I wonder where the keys are. They're there. Turn you guys around so that you guys can see where we're going. And I know I'm getting my seatbelt on. Let's do this. I'm very Rogers. Marcus used to work here till he started fooling around making TikToks and he got fired. I've only seen Marcus once since I've been here. I should try to go see him again. Okay. I'm getting hungry again. I don't know what they're getting for food tonight. There's a train. I wanted to film one coming by. Just like get it from the beginning and just film it. Haven't got to do that yet. But I'd like to be, you know, standing out there. That'd be pretty cool. I need to ask Tyler how things are going at the apartment. Hey, how's things going? Everything the same? We'll see what Tyler says. It's now 4:15 p.m. I've only been gone a couple hours, but I just can't make myself sit there and just sit there and wait. You know, I can't do it. It's so sad. I remember all of Pappy's jokes. Him telling me that when you come up to my casket, he says, the only thing I want to hear you say is, he's moving! So that's pretty funny. Oh goodness. Okay. So right up here, I'm trying to think. Columbia Street goes one way. I don't know if I'm going to be going the right way or not. All right. So does anybody remember what the number was? I don't remember what the number was. That's awful. Okay, so the right house is, damn, I can't even see. I think it's 205 Columbia Street. I want to show you guys. I don't think I'm going to have anywhere. Oh, if I backed up there. Well, just, oh, here comes a car. I was going to say, just look at this house to the left right there. That is Columbia Street School. My husband went there. All right, this car is letting me go. Now you guys are going to be all tangled up. I don't know. It'd be cool to get pictures of that too. I got cars behind me. I was trying to see the number, but I can't see the number. We're in the 300s, so I probably got to go all the way back around. Let's see. 205 Columbia Street. So it's probably at the other end. I'm gonna take you up Walnut Street. I lived on Walnut Street. I'll show you the house I lived in. This road right here, right up here on the left. I don't even know if it's still on the news. Some guy, some sicko, grabbed this little girl that was playing outside in her bathing suit. Oh my Lord. I don't know what all he did to her, but then he hit her in the head and left her for dead in a ditch. And she got up and ran to somebody's house. And she lived through it all. Thank God she lived through it all. And I think he got caught and went to jail. I can't remember the whole story, but boy, is that sad. All right. So this road right up here on the right is Walnut Street. I lived at 413 Walnut Street. I owned this house. Take you up here. All right. I hated this road in the snow, but it wasn't as bad as some of the roads. I lived almost to the top. If any cars come, I won't be able to show you. I had a little Toyota Corolla, and my husband was going to paint it in the garage. Well, the garage was so tight, he rolled it right out in the middle of the street and painted my car. It's so crazy. Oh, right where that guy's coming down. I bet you that's Gary Smith. Right where that guy's coming down. Or right where that guy just got in that car. That is the house that I owned. 413 Walnut Street. Oh, the garage is gone. I think we looked at this before. That's it right there. There was a garage right there. You can see where the roof of the garage is missing. That's crazy. The house looks like it's messed up too. All right, I'm gonna ride by and you can see it slowly. Hopefully you guys will be able to see it. Look at that. That's where I lived. That garage don't look as tight as I thought it was. I don't remember what all the reason was. I guess when you're painting a car, there's just the dust, not the dust, but the paint, you know, the fumes and stuff. All right, so now we are up on, let me see. This is Independence Street. I lived on Independent, but back the other way. Not on Walnut. I would have had to make that left. God, I've seen so many cats. So many cats running loose. This is, yeah, Independence Street. We're going to go to the end of Independence Street. We're going to make a right. And then we're going to turn right again on Columbia Street. Look at these old, ugly houses. I know some of them are historic, and people will say, oh, they're not that ugly. Some of them aren't. But this is a bad area now. I mean, the whole Cumberland's a bad area. Since they built the church, or not the church, what the heck am I thinking of? Since they built the prison, oh my Lord, so much crime has came to this town. It was already, you know, I mean, in my eyes, it was already a crappy little town. 205 Columbia Street. All right, but I shouldn't say it because it's historic and a lot of people live here, and I lived here for many years. But when I moved here, I guess I'm just so used to Florida houses. When I moved here, I thought, oh, ew, you know, that was my feeling, and I'm just being honest. I always felt like yuck. But really, there's a lot of historical places here. I guess I was never really into historical stuff when I was younger. There's an old church there. All right, so 205. Let's see where it starts. Columbia, there's a Columbia building, the Columbia building. I don't see no number on it. If somebody comes behind me, I'm gonna have to all right, this is 100. And we're going all the way up to 205. I lived on this road. When I first moved here in 1987, I stayed with my brother-in-law and sister-in-law on this road. I don't remember which house it was. I could not tell you which house it was. We only stayed less than a month. We stayed with them and we moved into Mary Street. I don't see. Where's 200? All right, we're at 128. There's a man and his dog sitting on the porch. Oh, 204, 202. 200 was where that man and the dog were sitting. Oh, wow. So I can't stop there. There's people renting it. Can't stop and take pictures of a man and his dog sitting on the porch. No, it was 205. Shit. It wasn't 200. It was 205. Let me see. If a car comes, I won't be able to do this. It was 205. Now I'm at 218. I might have to go back around and come back through. Let me take you back around. That way I can take you up Independence Street and show you where I lived up there. It was 205. That man was sitting at 200. That man was sitting at 200. So 205 was probably on the other side of the road. Detached is on this road. And I heard that Detached is moving up to by the post office that I showed you guys. I guess whenever that new building's done, Detached is moving there. Detached has been on this little dinky road forever. My sister-in-law lived on this road before she passed away. There's Detached right there. Best subs in town. It's crazy. No parking. You can't eat there, but they got the best subs in town. Alright, so we'll pass Walnut Street and we'll go up to Independence Street. Wait till you see this road. Holy crap. This road's worse in the snow. We used to sled ride down Independence Street. Actually, I think it's called something else and we turn on Independent. There's Walnut Street. Straight out this road is the valley. That's where I lived. What's it called? This is called Chestnut Street. We sled rode down this house, down this street. Look at that house. That's pretty. Independence is at the top of this road. And we lived, God, I don't even know if I'll be able to tell you which house we lived in. It's been so long. I always forget about this house. We actually bought this house and then we hated it. We hated the weirdo neighbor and we hated it. So we ended up moving. We sold it and we moved. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to get up here. You don't come up this road in the snow. And it's a block, or yeah, block road. Or a, shit. You see what kind of road it is. Okay. Let me see. It was 419. There's 421. So it was this one right here. That is where we lived. We had bought that house years ago. 419 Independence Street. And after that house is when we moved over here to 413 Walnut Street. So, yeah. Look at that crappy old house. This person that was here, he was weird. I mean, extremely weird. I won't even say what kind of weird. There's my backyard. See at the pool? That's 413 Walnut Street. That's where we ended up moving from this place. We bought that, and after we sold that place, we moved out the Valley Road. Now I gotta set you guys back up. How many of you guys are enjoying this? I wish you guys was actually really in the car with me. I'm like talking to myself. People look at me like, this girl's talking to herself. Okay, so we were looking for 205. Now we got to go back to the end of this. I mean, what do you guys think about this town? I don't know. I just feel like it's just I don't know. It's so old. Some people like old stuff. I liked living here back when, you know, things wasn't so bad. Since we've moved away, it's worse. Every day somebody overdoses. Every single day somebody overdoses and dies, you know. Cops have Narcan on hand all the time for the same people. Some people have used Narcan 20 times and they brought them back 20 times, and they continue to to do drugs and overdose. I think it's ridiculous. I really do. No wonder it's, you know, they're raising the price of everything in this town. All right, people, go. I don't want to be behind them because I'm trying to look for something. I'm trying to look for 205. Oh man, now I'm going to have a car behind me. Dang it. All right, it was close to this yellow house. Let me pull over right here and let this car go. It's supposed to be an historic old house. 200, so it should be on the right. Huh. I don't want to pass it again. Nope, let me pull over though. It's got to be one of them right there. That's 127. I'm gonna let this car go. I was thinking that yellow one right there was the one that we were looking at. It does show a picture. It's like a little brick house. Wright Butler house. Let's see what it says about it. The Wright Butler house, Cumberland, Maryland. It says the Wright Butler house is a historical home in Cumberland, Allegany County, Maryland, United States. 2.5 stories, Queen Anne style. That's all it says. Let me see. Here we go. Queen Anne style, suburban one-unit dwelling built about 1896. The house was the home of the Wright Butler, 1868 to 1932. One of Cumberland's leading I can't say that word, ARCHITECTES, at the turn of the 20th century. He also designed the George Truog House. Oh, wow. That is so cool. All right, so let's see if we can see it. There's no cars coming. It's 205. It should be, let's see, 128. 5 is odd. It should be on the left. We're going to pass it. Nope, it's got to be on the right. 203, 45. Oh my gosh, I bet you that's it right there. I bet you anything that's it right there. We're not even going to see it. Can you see it? That's it. It's got to be it. Oh wow, look at the one beside it. Maybe that's it. I don't know, I can pull off right here. I just don't want to get shot in this neighborhood. Taking pictures of somebody's house and have somebody get pissed off. Holy crap, that would be awful. It was built in 1896. It's this one right here. It's this one, yeah, it's definitely this one right here. It's not the one I thought it was. It's this white one right here. And I don't know if anybody's living in it. But look at that. 1896. I'm gonna take a picture. Let's walk up and around here.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. There it is, guys.
Home?
No, I'm just like filming old houses. That was built in 1896.
Really?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. 1896.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in it?
Not this one, no.
No? Well, this is 205, right? I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, that's 208.
Yep, I'm pretty sure this is 205.
Yeah, because that'd be odd.
It's it should be on the historic. It should be a historical house.
Well, I know the gentleman beside it, he's wanting to sell his home. He's an older guy.
Oh.
He's supposed to talk to real estate agent yesterday. He wants to buy our place here.
Oh, really?
Rent the bottom out. This is early 1900s.
Oh, wow.
Most of the homes that my boss owns is early 1900s.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
I work on them all.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it needs, I can do it.
That would be cool to go in there. So somebody lives there because there's a car back
he's
there.
an older guy.
Really?
Yeah.
From the 1800s?
He's actually
Yeah.
accent he has.
Oh.
I don't know if it's
Yeah, he's probably like,
South African or Ukrainian.
who the heck's this lady taking pictures of my house?
Yeah,
That's crazy. This is cool though. I like it.
Yeah, there is a lot of old homes in this town. They're getting ready to tear this one down.
Are they?
I don't know how.
I was wondering.
I have no idea how old that one is.
Can we get inside?
You probably could.
You going with me? I'm not doing it by myself. I'm not going to jail. I didn't come up here to go to jail.
I see you have 40 tags. You see that green row of buildings? The green row?
Yeah.
On it right there?
Uh-huh.
See, we own those too.
Oh, okay.
And they're early 1900s.
Oh, wow.
I just did the whole front of that, painted it.
Dang.
Not long ago.
Well, I thought this one was on the historical register, but maybe it's not.
See, I thought his was historical too. Now, on back.
Now, the picture I have, this one is called, let's see what this one is called. This is called the Wright Butler House. That's what that's called right there.
Since it's historic, they do that.
Yeah.
You got to go over on Washington Street then if you're really
I have been on Washington
Okay,
Street.
601, the white one. It's as soon as you start going up the main hill on the right, there's a big white 2-story huge one with its own driveway.
Okay.
That's my boss's house.
601.
I'm there all the time.
Oh, wow. Yeah. All right, everyone. So this place is just left abandoned. They're going to tear it down. I would love to go in. He wouldn't go with me. I'm not going to try to go in because if he went with me, I would have went. But he's leaving. Look at this place. The windows are all busted out.
You going with me?